What opening remarks, please?
Yeah, just a really poor start, effort-wise and execution-wise, a lot of different ways. I told the guys if I was sitting in the stands, I'd have probably got up and walked out. But I'm not going to give them any excuses, although I could. You get back from a trip like that, and you don't do much in practice the last couple days, and again, those are all excuses. I don't want to start on that. We're going to have to be a lot better Saturday. We're going to have 2 really good days of practice here these next couple days and play much better than what we did tonight.
Greg, what do you think got you pointed in the right direction after that tough?
Just started playing harder. You've seen us enough, Todd. I don't think we're playing hard. I don't think we're communicating at all. We're out there kind of just drifting around, going through the motions. Took some of the subs to get a little spark in us and come off the bench like Bronson and Clayton. I thought were really good boosts, but we just weren't playing hard. We didn't have any energy at all, and that's really what you got to have. If you're playing hard, good things are probably going to happen. But the way we started was not good basketball.
The energy was off. It seemed like the grasp of the offense was a little bit better. It didn't see as much.
Yeah, and it's going to get there. It's going to get so much better. You can see the possessions where it moves and it doesn't stick, and we move it side to side, the good stuff that happens, and it's an accumulating effect on opposing teams' defenses. That's the biggest thing. We should have learned that lesson in Charleston. We spent a lot more time on defense than we did on offense. So when it's good, it's pretty good. We're still going to have to work on it. We didn't do much at all. We didn't do anything really on Monday other than stretch and do some stuff with the low minute guys, and yesterday we couldn't do much either. So to have 2 good days of practice the next couple of days, regardless if it's Thanksgiving or not.
With all due respect to Missouri St. Louis, was this the right opponent at the right time schedule-wise? I mean, to get you guys back, I know you're not happy with the way it started, but it is a win, and there are some, there were some good things out there as well.
Yeah.
I mean, after that trip, does this fall in the right place?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody. I hope we didn't disrespect them. I know the staff did. We did it just everything normal like we normally do. Maybe some of the guys see it's a Division II team and they're not as fired up to play. But you only get 30 of these a year or so, and you don't disrespect the game like that. You come out and you play hard all the time, but. Regardless of who it was, we needed to come in here and win.
When you look at the three-point shooting, I don't know what the percentage ultimately ended up being. It was better in the second half, certainly.
35
maybe
for the
it
game.
was
36. Made 8 of them in the second half.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're getting good shots, or guys just aren't making shots? It feels to me like guys just aren't, there weren't as many low percentage threes today.
There wasn't. And they want to play low possession. They make you guard you for a while, so you can't come down and quick shoot. But if somebody's open in transition, we don't guys. There's guys that can shoot threes in transition for us if they're open. The biggest thing is not forcing the issue early in a possession or taking a quick contested shot. You can get a contested shot anytime towards the end of the possession. Let's make them have to guard us. Let's make them have to move. Let's make them have to guard the post. A couple different actions and do that. But I think our shooting will be fine, as our offense continues to improve.
Yes, it looked that way to me as well. And so how do you get guys, when maybe they're just slumping a little bit, how do you keep them in that kind of mindset you're talking about to keep them taking the right three-point shots and not go into a shell a little bit?
Yeah, that's we don't guys in our offense have a lot of freedom, maybe too much at times. We still turn it over way too much tonight against a team that doesn't provide all that much pressure. But I was talking with the staff when we went towards the end of the game there. Our guys got to get in and get shots up on their own too. With the travel and the way the season's gone, we've kind of neglected that a little bit. We're going to get back into our regular routine here and do it before and after practice, do it on their own at different times. And then with our offense is a work in progress, so keep working on just getting better shots and getting the guys to understand exactly what we want to do on that end.
When you look at Kedar, he's a positive, certainly, and has been. He's a positive on Sunday, even though he lost. As far as his defensive impact on the game, he seems to be kind of the heart and soul of your defense right now.
Yeah, he is, and he needs to be, and he needs to be consistent with it. Like he defended Ohio's best player very, very well for a long time, and he did it in Indiana. Nobody really played well against Auburn. He did it for the most part against Old Dominion. he's got to do it. He has to understand that that's one thing we're going to ask him to do, and he has to be consistent with it. One thing he probably needs to be the most consistent with is his communication. Like, he'll go really hard, but when we're doing something on a ball screen or a switch or something here and there, you got to be able to speak too. But he's an important guy on the defensive end and offensive end.
Looking ahead to Saturday with Ball State, a talented team. Most of their guys are back from last year, and what do you expect on Saturday? What do you need to do to counter what they're going to bring?
We're going to have to play our best game of the year to have a chance to win. They're a good basketball team. Some Indiana kids. We were fortunate enough to go up there last year and beat them in overtime. They're going to come in here spitting fire, wanting a piece of us. We're going to have to respond. Our energy and our effort and how hard we play is going to have to be a lot at a much higher level on Saturday.